Welcome back, friends, to another Top 10 Comics for the new releases for November 19th. I've got your top 10. I'm your boy B-rad, and we're going to count them down together. So without further ado, here is number 10. G.I. Joe, number 14. This is the second part of the Dreadnought War. As we can see on the cover here, Duke and Cobra Commander are walking away together to survive the Dreadnought onslaught. So yeah, they got to team up, and you got to check it out to see how they do it and see if it works or not. That is your 10th book of the week. Number 9. Yes, sir. Catwoman, number 81. Selena Kyle is in Venice. Carmine Falcone has something that she likes. And how's she going to get it? Is she going to kill him? I don't know. You got to check it out and see. Catwoman 81 for New Comic Book Day, November 19th, is our 9th pick of the week. All right, moving on to number 8. Spawn the Dark Ages, number 1. All right, so this is all the barbarian lore. We got Britain having all kinds of troubles, getting invaded by everywhere, and then all of a sudden is Spawn the Celtic god? Is he going against the Christians? What's going on? You got to check out number 1 because this is written and drawn by Liam Sharp. That's right. This is his baby. He's doing it all. So if you think that's something you would like, it's going to be in your store November 19th. All right, moving on to number 7. Oh, this beautiful cover by Homere. Wonder Woman, number 27. Tom King continues. And in this one, Wonder Woman is still fighting the Mouse Man and his army. She's specifically taking on the army this time. So you got to check it out and see if it's something you dig or not. But Wonder Woman by Tom King has been solid for sure. That leads us down to number 6. My boy, Casey Jones. That's right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Casey Jones, number 2. He's going to square off against Raphael. They've got some differences and opinions right here, like friends can have. And so this is the book that's going to put them at odds. Check it out and see if you like it. I love Casey Jones. Of course, I'm digging it. But yeah, that is the 6th book of the week for November 19th, your New Comic Book Day. All right, that puts us into the top 5. Now, these books are based on pulls and subscriptions at your local comic book shop. So these are the numbers getting reported as the most getting subscribed to and asked for and pre-ordered, maybe is the best way to say it. So number 5, Batman Superman World's Finest, number 45. Yep, we can see on the cover Lex is shaking the Joker's hand. Are they teaming up to go get Superman and Batman? That's what it looks like to me. How's that going to work out? Is it going to be terrifying? Is it just going to be about betrayal? Who knows? But you're going to find out right here in issue number 45, coming in as our 5th most pulled book of the week. All right, number 4. We know it was coming. We've been waiting on it. I thought it was going to be the number 1 book of the week. Batman Deadpool. Yes, sir. Now I'm going to tell you, there are so many awesome covers. And I just wanted to show you a couple that I know I'm going to get. I love this Catwoman one. That's beautiful. I like the Wonder Woman Captain America one. That's awesome. I had to get the Mark Brooks, Scarlet Witch and Zatanna. Can't pass that by. There's so many I wanted, but I'll tell you what slowed me down real fast. Now, we know this is a big deal in this team up, but your A cover is $7.99, and that's where they start. Most of the other ones are $8.99. I know. I mean, we know it's a cash grab, trying to playing off what we want to see, and it's definitely working. We want to see it. What I thought was weird though is it's 64 pages to justify the price, but you've got those backstories. It's not just the solid Batman Deadpool book. Just like the Deadpool Batman book was not solid, we had stories in the back. And a lot of people are saying, oh, why don't we just have them as their own stories and give us a Batman Deadpool story? It's confusing, but there's so many great covers. Check them out. See what you think. I don't know which one's my favorite. I don't know. I like the Catwoman White Queen one. I'll tell you that. I don't know. There's so many awesome ones. There's some killer ones for sure. But yeah, Batman Deadpool comes in as our 4th most pulled book of the week. Like I said, I thought this was going to be number 1 with all the hype that everybody knows it's coming. We've already had the Marvel Deadpool Batman, so everybody knew it was coming. I thought this was going to be higher on our pull list. I'll be honest with you. But that will lead us into number 3, our 3rd most pulled book of the week. Ultimates, number 18. Whew, we're almost there. This is the last issue before the Maker returns. So Stark's trying to get everybody together, try to figure it out. Ultimates 18 is your 3rd most pulled book of the week. Here it is, number 2. The book that always amazes me, the book that you loved. Everybody's getting it apparently. Nightwing, number 132. Yes, sir. It is coming in as your 2nd most pulled book of the week. Beating out the Deadpool Batman, beating out Wonder Woman, beating out everybody, right? Nightwing, number 132. Nightwing is going after Olivia, and this one could be the showdown. We know he's going to go to the building, so we're going to check it out. I think it's Sulfuric Solution, something like that. See how it goes down, because you guys liked what Dan Waters is writing, and it's killer. Keep getting it. Nightwing coming in as our 2nd most pulled book of the week. All right, number 1 book of the week. You know it. We got to get an absolute title in our top 10, and here it is. Absolute Flash is your number 1 pulled book of the week. Yes, sir. And all I can tell you is that Flash is going to raid Fort Fox, and here it comes. Check it out. See if the Absolute Flash is holding up to its number 1 title of the week, and if it's not just the Absolute name carrying it. So yeah, see what you guys think. I'm blown away. Like I said, I thought the Batman Deadpool was going to be your number 1 pull of the week, especially with all those covers. Oh my gosh. I mean, I just thought people would be gobbling them up. So yeah, and sometimes I wonder how the numbers actually crunch. If one person gets all 10 covers, that only counts as 1 pull instead of 10 pulls. So that could be it too. That's shocking that Absolute Flash came in as your number 1 book of the week. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, Brad Molchan. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. You can always find Resolute Bliss Publishing on Facebook and Instagram, and of course right here on YouTube or at the website www.resolutebliss.com. Thank you guys. I got one more thing. November 22nd, if you're anywhere near Knoxville, Tennessee, Comics Exchange is celebrating their 25th anniversary 1 year late, but they are bringing in some unbelievable top-tier talent. Frank Cho, Donnie Cates, Clay Mann. All 3 are going to be in the store, and they're giving away 2 signatures each for free. They are doing remarks and sketches. You know, if you want to get in line for those, you better get early, because then you can't do that if you come in late. You know that. So get there. But yeah, Comics Exchange out on Chapman Highway, the 3611, whatever their gang sign is, right? Is bringing in the talent 1 year late. But man, did they really make up for it, bringing in all 3 of those guys. I mean, Clay Mann, Donnie Cates, Frank Cho, giving away signatures for free. It's going to be great. So November 22nd, if you're in the area, go check them out. Rick and Les Gardner are going to be there from Resolute Bliss Publishing. Go say hi to those guys. They're going to be outside. They've got their books with them, and you can talk to them and get free signatures from them too. So yeah, big deal if you're in the Knoxville area. And if you can drive in from the Carolinas or Georgia or wherever, that might be the one you want to make the trip for. So once again, thanks for checking out new books with me, and I will see you back here next week for another Top 10.